Now, how y'all doing? I'm going to talk about Jaunita Bynum's rant, which to me, that's what it was. And I do see some hypocrisy in it. But to be truthful, I agree with most of what she's saying. I mean, I agree with it. I've seen some very bad clothing in church. I've seen very bad clothing in Walmart and Kroger. Okay, I just went to the grocery store yesterday and saw some bad clothing. So there is a problem out there. Juanita Bynum asks, why do women do that? Why? It's just greed for attention. We want the attention of men. The women in the church want the attention of the men in church. It's greed. There are different kinds of greed. It's greed for money. It's greed for alcohol, which makes you an alcoholic. Greed for sex makes you a sex addict. But it's the same spirit of greed. These women do that because they are greedy for attention. They do it in the pulpit, in churches, because they're greedy for the attention of men. And look, God is not even there at the churches. If a woman is dressed like that provocatively in the church, God is not there. He's not going to send his angels to minister to anybody. And God is not there. God's not going to minister to anybody. Why? Because of the way that woman is dressing. God is not there. The Bible tells a woman to dress modestly. Now, the hypocrisy is this. Jaunita Bynum, if those women all gave Jaunita Bynum $3,000 a piece, she's going to take that money. She's not going to say, I'm not going to take the money because you're dressed provocatively, therefore I don't want the money. She's going to take it. Why? Because she's greedy for money. So it's the same spirit of greed. She's greedy for money, they greedy for attention. Okay? And so black people tend to copy each other. You know, if one person has beads in their hair, 20 people have black people have beads in their hair. Okay, Jaunita Bynum is greedy for money. Those women are greedy for attention. Okay, now Cardi B, she's not the best looking woman out there, but look, if she wears a string, 20 other black women are going to wear a string. Now, if Beyonce wears a string, which she usually does, I'm going to call Beyonce a she for the sake of the video, 20 other black women will wear a string. And we have to face the truth. We just don't have the body for it. They don't have the body for it. You know, when I was 16 and 17, I wore my fair share of halter tops. I used to really like halter tops, and I could wear them too because I wasn't top heavy like I am now, and I was much slimmer than what I am now. Okay, I used to really like halter tops, not only because they were cool, but I looked nice in them, and I knew I looked nice in them. But look, after 16 and 17, I stopped wearing them because I understood that my body was changing, and maybe I shouldn't wear that. And you definitely can't wear those type of clothing after a halter top or anything after you pregnancy. You can forget it, okay? You just can't do it. You shouldn't do it. And we have to, the poorest of the poorest black woman has a full-length view mirror in her house, the poorest of the poor. And so we can look at that mirror and you know whether that's an inappropriate clothing or not. Okay, now I ask myself every time I go out, is God okay with what I'm wearing? And I have sense enough to know if God is okay with it, God is not okay with it, okay? But look, Jaunita Bynum is greedy for money. Those women who wear that provocative clothing are greedy for attention. It's the same spirit of greed. Now, maybe if Jaunita Bynum stopped being so greedy for money, those women would stop being so greedy for attention. Now, I noticed a lot of those pictures are of Tamala Mann. Now, look, how many children has she had? 5. Look, I give her some slack there. 5 children, but look, she shouldn't be dressing like that. You know, that's only for her husband to see. That's not for us to see. And she just don't have the shape. Let's be real. She don't have the shape or the body for that kind of provocative clothing, skin-tight clothing. See, a lot of that clothing is made by Asians, and they don't understand us black women. They don't understand American women because they all are slim. They all the same size. And so they make this clothing, and it doesn't even fit us. None of the clothes from Vietnam or China anywhere fit us. And most of those stupid tight clothes are made for Asian women. They're not even made for American women because all of them are slim. They're not even made for us. So I do see some hypocrisy. Jaunita Bynum is greedy for money. Women who wear this provocative clothing are greedy for attention. But it's the same spirit of greed. So maybe Jaunita Bynum should stop being so greedy for money. And those women would emulate her and stop being so greedy for attention. But, you know, I do say, you know, look, get a full-length mirror. Do you need to be dressing like that? Yeah, the answer is either yes or no. There's no in between. Okay? Does God approve the way you dress? No, okay? So why are you greedy for this? You got to look at yourself. God is not, any woman that dresses like that or dances real nasty in the pulpit, God is not there. Okay? So you can forget it. God's not there. Have a nice day.